It's a hot summer day. You're with your friends playing tag outside. All of a sudden, your ears hear something in the distance. It's a familiar tune, and as soon as your mouth starts watering, you realize it's the ice cream truck. Ice cream is one of the world's best creations. It has been around for a while and has been a long journey to get where it is today. We all know and love this famous treat and have gorged ourselves in tons of it throughout our childhood. In my research, I have found that the history of ice cream dates back very far. It has been constantly evolving to get to the point where it is today. In the next 5 minutes, I will tell you about the origins of ice cream and how it came about, how ice cream came to America, and the history of ice cream specifically in America. The inventor of ice cream remains a mystery. Ice cream hasn't always been a creamy dairy product like it is today. The origins of ice cream date all the way back to the 2nd century BC. In Europe and Asia, kings like Solomon and Alexander the Great were known of being fond of the delicious treat. The early versions of ice cream were simply snow soaked in juices and honey. Emperor Nero Caesar was well known to send his servants into the mountains to gather snow. He would then have them covered in fruits and nectars. This is almost like a modern day snow cone. It's no coincidence that mainly kings and people of power were known for indulging in the early versions of ice cream. In its earliest forms, ice cream was a treat that only the wealthy could afford. World traveler Marco Polo is very well known for bringing a recipe that very closely resembled what is known today as sherbet. Yeah. Soon after, Catherine de' Medici introduced ice cream to France. According to idfa.org, it wasn't until 1960 that ice cream was made available to the general public. Or 1660 that ice cream was made available to the general public. As ice cream made its way across Europe, it eventually made its way to America. Ice cream first came to America in the 1700s. It was carried over by people from Europe and immediately loved by Americans. Even famous presidents, such as Thomas Jefferson, were known to love ice cream. The first documentation of ice cream was written in 1744 by a Scottish tourist visiting Maryland. He wrote about how delicious the strawberry ice cream was that he had eaten there. The first advertisement for ice cream was featured in the New York Gazette in 1777, in which, according to todayifoundout.com, Philip Lindsay said ice cream was available almost every day at his shop. George Washington was also known for loving ice cream. Documents record President Washington purchasing $200 worth of ice cream in the summer of 1790. His wife was known to love strawberry ice cream. Thomas Jefferson forged his own recipe for ice cream. It is an 18-step recipe that Thomas Jefferson was very popular for. In America, ice cream constantly evolved and made its way across the country. The love for ice cream seemed to be never-ending. From its introduction to present day, ice cream in America was constantly changing and being modified to get where it is. Manufacturing ice cream became an industry in 1851 when Jacob Fussell established an ice cream factory. New inventions like industrial refrigeration, faster transportation, and steam power drastically accelerated the development of the ice cream industry. All of these inventions were thanks to the Industrial Revolution. The first soda fountain was founded in 1874, and the ice cream float was created. Many religious leaders condemned indulging in ice cream on Sundays. This is when ice cream sundaes became popular. In the 1900s, ice cream kept advancing and the delicious frozen treat became more popular than ever. Ice cream was first sold in grocery stores in the 1930s. During World War II, ice cream became an edible morale symbol. When America won the war, everyone celebrated with ice cream. Variations of many flavors became popular as people began to modify ice cream to fit their taste buds. According to PBS.org, a staggering 9% of American cow's milk production is dedicated to ice cream. Today, one U.S. citizen consumes 4 gallons of ice cream a year. Today, we have discussed the origins of ice cream, how it came to America, and its development in America. Throughout history, ice cream has been a treat favored by the masses. People all around the world desire ice cream. Ice cream has been shaped and has evolved to fit the taste of nearly everyone. The history of ice cream is a great one, and something to be thankful for. This delicacy has been loved for centuries and never gets old. It has made its way around the world in a contagious way.